All right, we're going.
We on?
Yeah. All right, we're in Arizona and this is our setup. It's really nice, really good stuff. Owen is can't be our producer, so we have Jake. Thanks to Jake. We said we were going to check in 10 minutes a night from our trip. This is the last night of our trip.
We're going to cut that part.
About Jake?
No, about we said 10 a night now.
No, let's keep it. It shows that we're human. We're relatable guys.
It will humanize us.
Yeah. That's exactly what we need, is humanizing. But part 2 of the podcast, Kyle, thanks to Bare Bottom Clothing, old friend of ours. And we love Bare Bottom because why?
They make the best clothes.
That's exactly right. That's undeniably the best possible clothes. Bare Bottom is on a mission to make the most comfortable.
Don't get me wrong, they do other things well.
Yeah,
they're good business people. They are very well. They're incredible at communicating.
Yeah,
what they want to us without expecting too much. But
yeah,
their clothes are their best trade.
And they're one of the few sponsors. They DM us and they're like, Nick, you're doing a good job from Bare Bottom.
No, they do that a lot. Yeah,
a lot to me.
Back and forth, like vice versa too.
Yeah, they send it to me, and then I'll send it back to them. They'll send it to me, because they know I love comfy season. It's comfy season is here, and you could stock your closet with comfort without paying the insane markups. And you guys, you listeners, can get $5 off your first order by going to barebottomclothing.com/ANUS. That's BEAR, like the animal, bottom, clothing.com/ANUS. We love them. My favorite flannels from them. It's brown and blue. It's very thick. And like, I'm a flannel guy. I might be the face of flannel. And that being my favorite speaks volumes. All right.
Yeah, you killed that one.
Thanks, man.
I'm sure it probably means a lot to them.
Yeah, I know. You can be funny and I'll be the one that keeps us in fucking business.
Everyone does.
Is that what you want?
That's our
We're doing this from KB's hotel room in Arizona. I just walked in here and you are kind of like, like cats, they'll sit down in like tubs and take the shape. When you walk into a hotel room.
No, I didn't know that.
Like cats will be like fluid. They'll take the shape of whatever box they sit in.
Okay. Yeah.
When you walk into hotel rooms, it immediately gets your scent.
What is my scent?
I was hit with a wall of you. And I don't know what your scent is. And then I walked into the bathroom to pee, and the amount of ointments and creams
I have a lot of products.
What? Since when?
We have one face. It's not going to go away.
Is that like the ad from one of the products? Is it genuinely?
It's the Tej Hanley ad.
What's Tej
But
Hanley?
he's not wrong.
Wait, the guy's name is Tej?
No.
Hanley?
His name is Alpha M. He promotes Tej Hanley.
Wait, Alpha M is the guy that's like, he was like, has the funniest thumbnails, like there's a Sigma male and shit like that.
Yeah, no, he's good. No.
You bought it?
How is that ad wrong though? You have one face. You might that's the first thing that people notice about you. That's the thing they judge about you. So you might as well treat it right.
You have like 8 products in there.
A lot of products.
Why? And you said when I was making fun of you for the products, you said like that's half of them.
Third.
It's a third of your products.
Soft third.
How long is your you used to not care about your.
It's a soft third, a hard fourth. We're in the hotel. We're in doubles as a student residential housing.
Half of this hotel is a dorm.
University of Arizona.
And Kyle was in his fucking glory. But what I've noticed is you're going to Arizona. Like there's like a lot of, it's like notorious for like good looking girls, or is that Arizona State?
That's what I thought.
But walking around, like that's how I know that I'm 100%, 1,000,000,000%, 110% straight heterosexual as an arrow.
What?
Is walking around campus, seeing these girls. And I know I'm straight because for every 5 like I only see like 2 fuckable guys. And that's how I know.
Same, yeah, like two tops. One bottom. Yeah. 2 tops and 1 bottoms.
I'll see for every 5 fuckable girls I see, I'll see less than half fuckable guys. And that's how I know
that's
the straightest possible man of all time. But before we get into like Arizona and shit going on here, Jesus. What?
I think I wore this shirt, this blouse on
the last episode.
A very recent episode.
We just started putting things on YouTube and you're already repeating outfits.
Can't repeat outfits.
All right, taking that off. Go ahead. Take your time. No. I think you just want to be shirtless on YouTube.
Love to be.
Go ahead. I have nothing. Turn around. What shirt are you putting on? Stupid idiot.
Okay. All right.
But no, both of us are very straight. So if there are any like single or taken girls in Arizona, in Tucson,
yeah,
if they ever want to meet up and just have like a casual throat fuck,
you could throat fuck them.
Just a thing, yeah. If you want to come through, me and Kyle are here, and we each have hotel rooms.
If you support anything about us, like if you follow us on like our Barstool videos, the Yak, the new Untold story, like you can meet up with us. We'll chat. We'll have a drink. Throat fuck you, and it'll be casual. Yeah, it's like really
the idea of like a casual throat fuck,
a platonic throat fuck.
A platonic throat fuck. It's like, yeah, like it was a pretty like normal date. Like he went out, we got dinner, he throat fucked me, and then yeah, we just went our separate ways. I don't know if I'm gonna have a second date. It's very, very funny to me. I was like, I forget what I was gonna bring up.
I'm throat fucking somebody.
Are you gonna throat fuck somebody? Yeah, we each have our own separate rooms.
She's sexy, smart. She's Italian. I'm just throat fucking her on the side.
You're making it sound more casual than like a hug.
Yeah. No, I didn't get I didn't get head from her or anything. We throat fucked.
Non-aggressive throat fuck sounds like a niche porn subreddit. Is there r/non-aggressive throat fuck?
There's a list of like 2,600 niche porn subreddits.
We were in the back of the van traveling, going to shoot, and we were just looking through not safe for work subreddits, and Kyle applied to be a mod of one of them. Did you not?
Massive tits and ass.
Wait, are the tits just massive, or is it the ass?
Massive tits, the letter N. Ass, yeah.
So is the ass massive as well?
No, yeah. It's the wording doesn't really imply both, but it is both. It's massive tits and massive ass. The massive tits and massive ass is already taken. There's so many different ones.
My favorite one is POV cuddle fuck gifs. So it's already pretty niche, and then I sorted by controversial. And then there was one, it was just like, it was a POV cuddle. It wasn't a POV. It was like a guy cuddle fucking a woman, but it was a GIF. So 66% of what it needed to be. But then I looked at the comments and everybody was like roasting this guy. Like, this isn't fucking POV.
That's the thing about like the niche, the good ones is that they keep each other in check.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't cuddle fucking, then yeah,
it was cuddle fucking. It wasn't POV.
Okay, then still, yeah, that's not acceptable.
But then the guy responded and he was like, no, this is the POV of the cameraman. And said, my jaw dropped.
Which is true.
Every porn is POV. Everything is POV.
Yeah, I guess.
Or it could be POV of the person watching the porn, which is incredible in its own right. So everything is POV. What other ones were you looking through? Because you have your list of the ones. Did you subscribe to any of them? Did any of them arouse you?
I've been subscribed to a lot, like the Juicy Asians one.
Scoot into frame. We're on YouTube now. Are you? What's the deal?
Yeah, whatever.
Juicy Asians.
Yeah. So for the longest time, it was strictly Juicy Asians, and it was a thrill.
So Juicy Asian meaning big tits, fat ass.
Big tits, fat ass.
Okay.
But fat ass is probably the priority. But as of late,
can you be juicy with small tits?
The Asians have become, they started posting themselves as like a promotional tactic for their own OnlyFans. Granted, they are juicy still, but what?
I mean,
no, like they're still juicy Asians.
Yeah, of course.
But they're posting themselves.
That breaks the rules.
It becomes a promotional tactic for their own OnlyFans. So
are they still? But it still follows the guidelines.
The 3 top juicy Asians have a monopoly on it instead of just passionate fans of Juicy Asians posting their favorite Juicy Asians from history. Now it's the same 3
from history.
Yes.
Like what?
That's the point. You find the best pics of Juicy Asians.
So it's not supposed
from history.
It's not supposed.
Maybe it's from
what's the issue?
Maybe it's from the Mongolian dynasty. It doesn't matter. That's the whole point. I don't want girls posting themselves. And that's why I should be.
Why don't you want the so did you apply to be a mod of Juicy Asians?
I did.
And you take the self-promotion down, but like they're still following the guidelines. Are they juicy?
They're still juicy, and that's when the lines get blurred, and it doesn't become necessarily black and white, or whatever.
Don't say that.
Or that.
Don't say that.
Don't. It becomes. It's not just black and white.
No, what's your favorite Wiz Khalifa song?
Black and. It's not black. It's not a Wiz Khalifa smash hit anymore. It used to be, and now it's like, what can you police?
Yeah, we need to get that figured out. Is there anything else? Any other?
The happy embarrassed girls.
What's happy
and there's
embarrassed?
a lot of qualms from like the community because they have to be nude and they have to be getting caught in the act in an embarrassing fashion, but also like smiling to.
How many posts could possibly be on that?
To evoke happiness. That's one of the top ones. I think it has over 1 million. It has the happy embarrassed porn subreddit has more fans than date pornoi. Yeah.
What are like the comments on that? Just like sad embarrassed fan checking in, but just like real proud of you.
They're just as honest as him.
They're that honest.
They're that honest.
That's
They'll
unbelievable.
tell you what they're thinking. Even say it's the hottest girl and she's very embarrassed.
Okay.
If she's not visibly happy, then they're gonna put that in check, even though they want to see the picture just as bad as anything else.
Are they staged?
That's the thing. It's all going to shit.
It's all going to all the fucking porns.
So we're staying on University of Arizona's campus.
Yeah. And I went out to a bar.
You went, yeah.
So
you went to a college club.
I'm going to turn your hair off.
Can't do that.
I don't want to be affecting.
Next, you'll have to college bars.
I did not go out to college bars. I went out to grab a beer, and apparently the upstairs of it was like a club. So I walked upstairs to get a beer, and then these like intimidating.
You and who else?
The guys we're with.
The guys are with who are 30-plus-year-olds.
37, 33, 33.
And it's not ambiguous. We are definitely on campus. So when you went to this club, like it was known that it would be a college bar.
Yeah, and for the longest time I thought I could pass as like 22, I think. But I got there, and as soon as I went upstairs to get a beer, these dudes at a table were just like, old. As I was like walking, not chanting. There was no like rhythm to it. It was just like, it was like birds. It was just like, as I like was in an earshot. It's fucking
annoying. When I remember back in college, when
I wasn't going there to like pick up girls. It was just like down the street.
It doesn't fucking matter. When I was at the top clubs in colleges, like a 21, 22-year-old, I didn't want like 28-year-olds coming in.
Why? What? I wasn't trying to like talk to their women.
It doesn't matter. I don't want them around me.
I wasn't around them. I was going up to get a beer.
And then what?
I didn't finish the beer. I put it down and I went back to the hotel. I went back to the hotel, which was embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing, though, we have to talk about what happened at the airport before we got here. I think we have to talk about that, right?
Yeah. It was all right. I get what the guy was doing.
You think he was doing something?
He was doing something.
I think he was just a run-of-the-mill nickhead. He's a big Nick guy.
We were at the terminal.
We were at the
poor terminal. So you know.
What's the poor terminal?
It was the poor terminal. Spirit Delta.
Yeah, and this guy came up. He's like, "Yo, Nick, huge fan. Do you mind if I get a picture?" And what I don't hate when that happens because it's like a compliment. You know, they like what we're doing.
Yeah. Whatever.
And you know, they're the reason we're employed. But I'm always like, I'm uncomfortable just because I don't think I deserve that. And so I'm very humble about it.
Yeah.
And so what I do is always try to pawn them off on you. And I'm just like, I think it's like a special surprise. I'm like, if you think you're excited to see me, wait till you see who I'm with. And you were standing very close to me. He walked past you to get to me.
I was waiting for that in anticipation.
He's like, "Yo, Nick, what's up? Do you mind if I get a picture? Me and my buddies love you." Like, "Yeah, man, of course." And he took it and I was like, "Guess what? Look right there. There's KB." He's like, "Yeah, all right, KB." And he walked away.
Yeah, I was almost like more embarrassed than that.
And
he was like, "Yeah, hey, what's up?"
Yeah, I saw him. All right, man. Safe flight. He wished me a safe flight. He wanted your half of the plane to crash.
He wanted to like roast you in Snapchat with his boys.
I don't think so, man.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, he was like a really genuine guy. He seemed cool, and he was handsome as fuck.
He wasn't handsome. Why would he take a picture with you? Like, what was he going to do with that? Besides roast you to his boys.
Just be like, just met the legend. Just met the fucking legend. And yeah, and he saw you. Maybe before he saw me. I think he saw you and he's like, damn, I wonder if Nick's here. Where there's smoke, there's fire. But it also, I'm confused of how somebody can like me and not like you, considering everything I do. Those are valid.
Those are valid feelings.
No, how can somebody, like, we do everything together, unless he's like a surviving Barstool fan. Kelly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good. It's a good idea.
It's not aging well either.
No, but I think it was almost like a really like heads up play. Like, you know what? Some shit's going to happen. Let's take the IP. Yeah. So yeah, big IQ move there. But then like there was like a TikTok from our live show that like a girl went to see. Did you see we got the analytics of our podcast? 98% men.
No, it was 98.
It was 98% men.
Which is almost impossible if you think about it. Anything consumed 98% male is almost statistically impossible.
Yes.
Like there is nothing like so like male centric that it would even be that.
I don't know what
besides like, we transcended
like wrestling. Like,
even that, like there's like girls wrestling is on the come up. I think our podcast on YouTube transcended like gender roles. Yeah,
so we got the analytics of YouTube. That's what it was.
There's one thing that's not problematic with gender roles, and it's our podcast.
That's
it's 98 to 2%.
98 to 2%, and then the one below it was 96% literate. So we have 4%. They can't fucking read.
They can spell.
They can spell but can't read. But anyways, we did that live show in Boston with Sass and Roan, and there were those girls there to see Sass, but they were nice enough to like
they pretended
to be excited to see us.
We might as well get the pictures with the guys who are in Sass's entourage.
Right, like, that's what we are.
This could be like something.
Help me get closer to Sass. And so like they took a picture with you and me, and they didn't even like look at it. They're like, yeah, that's really good, thanks. And like they took like 80 with Sass, but then when that TikTok went up, the comments were like, KB and Nick, like actually the most underrated at the school.
Someone said that.
Or something. Yeah, like, and then I see it all the time. It's like KB, most underrated guy at the fucking firm. Nick is the most underrated fucking dude at the pirate ship.
First off, who's rating us like that? Who's rating us low? Like Not Another Teen Movie is an underrated movie because it got like a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
That means who gave us a low who like
yeah,
what large conglomerate
what do they
of people
see?
Giving
We're
us
like, yeah, they're
ratings.
Underrated.
It's not a compliment.
It is the worst insult
underrated.
Because it's just like, damn, KB's so underrated. Like he should be way bigger. He tries his best. He does everything he can.
Yeah.
And he's still not popular. Damn, KB's so fucking underrated.
Yeah. Like, no, it's I guess.
It's a huge insult. Like
it's
I don't bad. We're not even rated.
We're not even rated.
But every time, like, there's always accounts that have like 28 followers that rank their like favorite Barstool employees, and we're always below. We're never in the top 10.
The number, well, they always rate like a disgusting amount of employees.
Yeah, at like every single employee, and we're always like right below like Jerry Thornton, which I like. I'm happy to be there.
Like all of like the Barstool employees, like we're so like they're all so down to earth. Like they're so much chiller in person. So like if you go out to the bar and see them, like we're gonna have a drink with you, we're gonna throw fuck you, and then we're gonna talk to you about our podcast. That's the thing about Barstool employees. Like we come across as like, oh my god, they're these big stars.
We can't even approach these guys.
They're so charismatic. They're so energetic. They have these hot takes, the hottest of takes. But then you meet them in person, and like, yeah, they're still genuine to their character that they portray online, but then they'll talk to you, they'll have a drink with you, they'll throw fuck you, they'll talk like about sports with you, like they're your friend.
Exactly.
And that's like the best part. That's why our company is goated.
Exactly. Like you'll look through the blogger page and be like, oh my God, I'd do anything to grab a beer with him. I'd do anything to have him throat fuck me.
Yeah.
And think like, just come up. It's not that
just come up to us and we'll chat with you. Like we have been best friends with you since junior high.
Yeah, we'll
talk about like your favorites, like even if we don't have the same team, we'll talk about your team. Yeah, like it's our team because we follow sports like that. And
enough conversationally.
We'll get like a round of shots. I'll buy it.
We're casual sport fans, casual throat fuckers, we'll casual guys across the board, and it's like you don't need to be concerned whenever that happens.
No, we're so approachable, and like I love Stoolies to death, but like I envy them because like they have it the best. With like guys like us that can see us out in their hometown any given moment because we travel the world on company dime and like we'll see them and like we'll shoot the shit, throw fuck you and all that, the whole nine. And I know it means the world to them.
It really does. And
this hotel is a dormitory as well.
Sometimes I like to get throat fucked by caffeine.
I remember you told me that the first time.
For the first time.
First time you told me that, and this is before.
You remember the first time I told you that?
Yeah.
This is before I worked here. Before you worked here.
Well before that.
Yeah, I was like, one thing you need to know about me is I like to get throat fucked by caffeine, and especially Black Rifle coffee because it's veteran owned.
Yeah.
It's the premium coffee. The CEO is a veteran, Evan Hafer. We know Evan. He's a near and dear friend and a fan of the pod. Big fan of the pod, and they're committed to supporting veterans. Law enforcement, first responder causes.
But the caffeine intake.
More importantly, the caffeine, the coffee.
So I'm a concert guy. I love going to shows. I'll take the fucking Black Rifle coffee before I go to like a deep house concert or a tropical house concert or a written house concert. And all of the above, no matter what I'm doing, I'm going to have more fun on Black Rifle coffee.
That's right. They import their high quality coffee beans from all over the world and roast 5 days a week at their facilities in Manchester, Tennessee, Salt Lake City, Utah. The team of Black Rifle Coffee is continually researching, experimenting new roasting methods, coffee origins. And you guys can go to blackriflecoffee.com/ANUS and use code ANUS upon checkout. Today, you get the freshest coffee in America shipped to you.
Big word.
What? Oh, I thought you. Okay.
No, just word. Tucson is the play. It's sneaky the play.
You think Tucson's like a sneaky legend?
I think it's lightweight goated.
Lightweight goated.
Sneaky the play. I think the city, the demographics are like 70% non-white, and we've only done things. We've only been to establishments and events that were exclusively white.
That's right. That is right, and it's odd to see. Did you have anything more to add on that, or is that just observational? We were in the car today.
Where are the Latinx girls?
I know.
They're hiding.
The Latinx girls are hiding as soon as we walk into town.
They don't mind a casual throat fuck.
The Latinxes? It's we know that it's been a regular thing amongst the Latinxes and us. In the car today, we were on the way to an ostrich farm.
Are you fucking any Brazilians?
Me?
Yeah. No.
Are you?
No.
Why did you bring up Brazilians?
I want to know.
I'm kind of blindsiding you here today, like right now, because you did a dick move to me today. I've been very good at trivia lately. Very good. Number 4 ranked at the company.
Yeah.
You have not been great.
No.
You've been quiet.
I know what I know. I don't need to know anything else.
That's a bad mindset. But anyways, we were on the way to an ostrich farm. And for those YouTube viewers, for those listeners, please subscribe to the YouTube. We're happy with the numbers, but it's still embarrassing to see. We want 2 million subscribers.
At least.
So for the listeners, you're not going to be able to see KB's ostrich bite marks on his arm right now. Ostrich track marks. Lift up the arm. Show it to the camera. So you're not even looking
bad. This is more like a testament to my bicep strength than the ostrich marks.
But on the way there was a song that the guy that was driving us, Rob, was playing. And I was like, this song's pretty good. Like, do you know who this is, Kyle? And you're like, I think this is Johnny Hoopla. And I was like, what? You're like, I think it's Johnny Hoopla. And I said, Kyle, fuck you. Open up Safari right now on your phone. And what did you have on your phone?
It was Kenny Hoopla.
Kenny Hoopla. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I Shazammed it while you were,
You can't play that right now. You think the home button's going to stop the song? Yeah. So it's Kenny Hoopla. And you pretended to me like you knew it. And you pretended like you said, I think this is Kenny Hoopla, an obscure artist. And then I was like, there's no way he knew that. Pull up Safari. And what was on Safari?
I Shazammed it and looked it up.
Why would you mislead me?
What would the downside be? The worst case scenario is you think I know this obscure artist.
Yeah, but I figure like we're not like.
I thought you'd fuck with that.
No, I would have been like, yo, I like this song too. I actually just looked it up. What?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Oh man, what else is going on?
No.
You met a girl at a gas station?
Yeah.
You fell in love at a gas station?
She was a 5-on-5 girl, which is the
I don't know
girl.
A 5-on-5?
She was a 5-on-5 gas station girl, which is the one that you save.
You're looking for a girl to save.
The one you pounce on and you save a 5-on-5 girl.
Pounce on?
A 5-on-5 girl. She gets $5 of gas on a 5 tank. That means that
tank 5?
She's poor. She can only afford 5. But she's not obese enough where she's at the 1 tank.
Because only fat people park at the 1 tank.
Granted, the ideal girl is like a 3 on 10. I mean, she's very poor, very fit.
She's not afraid to walk far.
Yes. You don't want like a 10 on 1.
No, a 10 on 1 is ugh.
Or like a 2 on 1.
Have you ever woken up next to like an 8 on 3?
8 on 3 girl, yes. I remember it was St. Patty's Day 2013.
Oh my God.
And then we didn't fuck.
Yeah.
She was fat, but like no, we didn't do anything.
She stayed at your place though?
Yes, I throat fucked her. We talked a little bit after and that was it. So I didn't like embarrassment avoid it, but yeah. You want a 5-on-5.
That's the ideal
5-on-4 or 5-on-5. Yeah.
What if they don't have a car? What if they live in Manhattan?
And that's tough. This formula has been, accounted for based on living in the Midwest in Ohio.
Yeah. Okay. We are from Wheeling, West Virginia, the Ohio Valley. Get back into what? Like, are you not seeing?
There's gonna be a lot of girls leaving here with a puzzle piece on their ass, tatted on their ass.
What does that mean?
It means she got ran through by me.
A puzzle piece?
Yeah.
Not the logo for autism?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, I was at the bar last night and this dude came up to me and he was like kind of a twitchy guy, nice guy though. And he was like, yo, please tell me KB's here.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, he's at the hotel. And he's like, dude, he got me through quarantine because I have Asperger's too. I was like, first of all, you needed like somebody else with Asperger's to get you through quarantine.
And I believe that he has it because that's something that an Asperger's guy would do.
Yeah, he probably did.
Guy,
and he was a good guy. But the fact that like that is like your identifier.
Yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow.
You built that.
Or lack thereof. Yeah, I only try to play characters that are extraordinarily less appealing to women.
Yeah, because we were walking around the campus today and you had like a bottled water. And this dude came up to you, or us. He came up to us. He's like, oh, yeah, what the fuck, guys? What are you doing here? And we're like, oh, we're filming a video rediscovering America. And then he like looked down at your water. And he was just like, dude, it's so crazy to see you break a character.
I never thought I'd see KB like this. I was holding and like casual, like sipping from a water bottle.
It was half full. I'm an optimist.
Hydrated, yeah.
Yeah, he came up and he was like, dude, it's so crazy to see you out of character.
With a survival essential, yeah.
With something that every human needs. And like the thing is like in his brain, it's just like KB has this very carefully constructed character. And one of his archetypes, one of his traits is that he doesn't drink water.
I guess that's what he assumed.
Yeah, like KB finally broke the shtick and had a sip of drink. That was incredible. We got a little sidetracked there. We're from the Ohio Valley. Scoot in a little bit. We're from the Ohio Valley, and there is a famous musical duo, twin identical brothers that dress like they're from 1981, called the Chrisagis Brothers.
Yeah.
They're a Christian band. They're a Christian duo, And you guys just have to Google them. Chrisagas.
Google them now. I think they
pause the pod.
They do music. They did like a pilot.
They did a pilot called Double Occupancy or Double Booked, maybe, or something. But they bought a hotel. They said they were like, their mom had a disease where they couldn't be born. They have 800 allergies, including the sun. They always like preface that, like, including the sun. Like, if like I told you to list 800 things, sun would be like number 40.
Yeah, including this. But there was just an article about them in our local paper
last week.
And what was the sentence or
like
the headline?
The Chrisagis Brothers are the twin towers that are still standing.
Which means what?
I don't fucking know. And I looked at that.
Twins.
They're twins, but they're not tall.
They're like popular twins.
They're not tall, and they're not quite popular.
They're not at all.
But that's just, we need to raise awareness to them. You need to look at them. So I'd like to talk about them more, but I don't think we can.
We need people to know about them first. So dive into them. The Chrisagis Brothers on YouTube.
They're very real, and this is like the perfect epitome of our hometown. A very strange place, the Ohio Valley. Please look them up. And don't like roast them or anything. They're sweet boys. They're allergic to roasting. It's one of the 800. But I would really like to do like a video interviewing them or like doing a song with them. They're incredible gentlemen.
That would mean a lot to them.
It would mean a ton to them. So go support them so we can make fun of them later.
Yes.
Anything else, Kyle?
What else?
We're gonna do one more ad and then we have to get back and do some more rediscovering America. We appreciate you guys like loving this podcast so fucking much, especially when we're on the road. It's always tough when we're on the road and doing shit all day. When we're on the road, I don't know about you, but I guess my fucking pubes grow a lot. I'm not very. My fucking pubes grow constantly on the road. Thank God we have Manscaped. We travel with it, and it's the holiday season. And so we're giving thanks to our friends at Manscaped. Do I tell my extended family that I have the Performance Package 4.0?
Yeah, I don't know.
From the global leaders in below the waist grooming, Kyle?
Yeah.
Inside the package 4.0, you'll find the lawnmower trimmer, the weed whacker, ear, nose, and hair trimmer, the crop preserver ball deodorant, the crop reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, travel bag to hold your goodies. Think of this as a cornucopia for your balls. And for our listeners, our loyal male illiterate listeners, you guys can get 20% off plus free shipping with code ANUS at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with code ANUS at manscaped.com. Be thankful this holiday season for the best gift of all from Manscaped. Your balls will thank you.
And it's especially important for the holidays. Events that are typically exclusively family members.
Yeah, exactly. You do need to have a bare penis, a bare fuckable suckable penis, a BFSP.
BFSP, yeah.
KB is off the kratom. So if that's
what the fuck? I stopped shooting kratom, and I think I made that clear.
Shooting?
I'm not off.
You can't say shooting when it comes to a drug that's comparable to heroin.
No,
people
I'm
think
not
intravenous.
Yeah, well, I'm not shooting the straight fucking kratom.
You can't say shooting.
I'm not shooting the kratom.
Drinking.
I'm not shooting the straight kratom anymore. Okay. I'm using mixers.
What are you mixing kratom?
I'm making cocktails out of them. I'm mixing it with seltzer and water and Gatorade and whatnot. I'm chasing kratom.
You're chasing kratom?
Power forward, chasing kratom.
The Boston Celtics.
Who are you? I'm chasing kratom. What are you?
I don't know.
Marcus Dumb. Fart kiss shart. Yeah.
Fuck you.
And I feel like that trivializes the problem that I had, what I just did.
What? Trivialize?
I'm merely chasing my kratom vials with other beverages. I'm not shooting it straight like a real junkie. I'm chasing kratom and you're fart kiss shart. Yeah. And you see so my pun makes sense because I'm literally chasing my kratom with other beverages that are better tasting. And yours makes sense because you're tongue kissing assholes and you're getting a taste of a fart kiss. And then sometimes they'll poo in your mouth. And that's a fart kiss shart.
Fart Kiss.
That's what we're on.
Oh, all
Chasing Kratom and Fart Kiss.
That's the dynamic duo. We're gonna have some jerseys in the Barstool store with Chasing Kratom and Fart Kiss Shart.
Are there actually students around here?
Yeah, we're like right next to it.
Cool RA.
How so?
I'm like the senior who still lives in the dorms but lets freshmen drink without writing them up.
That's exactly, yeah.
It's the cool RA. That's a cool guy.
That's what, yeah. So do you want to go?
You're like a Noah Tannenbaum looking at.
Who's that?
It's a Sopranos reference.
I've never seen that, so I don't know how you expect me to
when I make the
references.
I generalize my obsession with the show to the rest of the world. I expect them to at least laugh.
All right.
When I make a.
Is he an RA in the Sopranos?
He's an RA. He's a black Jew RA. Remember Tony called him Jamal Ginsburg, the Hasidic homeboy?
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah. I remember that. I do remember that. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to A New Untold Story. Kyle, Nick, please subscribe to the YouTube. Please buy the fucking merch. We're getting roasted by sales. Yeah. Didn't sell any. That's our fault for having poor ass fans. Nah, but thank you guys. And if you have any prank call suggestions, if any pranks call suggestions, please leave them on the YouTube comments or anything else. I don't know. Just bump up those numbers. What? I know we're like right next to a dorm. We can see some girls.
Look at that Bukiak in the magenta dress. How green was my fucking valley?
Is that Sopranos?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, guys. New Untold Story.